Check, yo, what is up, everybody? It's Saturday night. Saturday. It's December the 20th. We're 5 days away from Christmas. You know, I hope y'all having a good time tonight. Having a good day thus far. Raz in the house, buddy. What's up, dude? Good to see you. DMZ, thank you so much, buddy. Erica Alvarez, hello to you there. Thank you, DMZ. Hack Tester in the house. What's up, yo? Ken Kramer's feeling it. Good to see you, Ken. Raz, you said excited for this one, brother. There you go, man. I'm probably going to do a short set tonight, but I do have a new song of the week, and then we've got a new Juji song of the week as well to play acoustic over. So we got some stuff to do. Actually, I did get some guitar playing in too. You make me want to play more. That's what's up, man. I feel it. There's a lot of players out there that make me want to play more too. So we always pay it forward, my friend. So that's good to hear, man. Appreciate that. Raz said it's already sounding amazing. There you go, brother. Appreciate that. Reference in the house. How you doing, Reference? DMZ says behind you is a painting of Mountain. This is this is not a painting. It's a poster. It says this is actually an original poster. I'm amazed that I found it. I had this exact poster when I was a kid, when I was like 15, 16 years old. Bought it at a Spencer's gift shop. You know, where if those in America know what Spencer's is, it's you know, kind of like a. It's always in the mall. There's always a Spencer's in the mall. They always have cool stuff. They had posters too, and they had this poster, and I bought it immediately, of course, and I put it on my wall right above my stereo and stuff in my bedroom. And then, of course, you know, I think it probably got dilapidated over the years, and we threw everything away when I moved away from home. And then last couple of years, I was like, man, I wish I could find that poster again. And we're buying a lot of posters and stuff, so I searched online. And I found someone on eBay that had that poster, brand new, wrapped, never opened, the original poster from 1985 or whatever it is. I was like, holy moly, man. So yeah, that's the story of that poster right there. Now James and us, what's up, Donald? Good to see you. Hope everyone's well. So I don't have a set list. I was putting too much time into the song of the week, so I didn't have time to write it down a set list. But as you know, we must warm up to something. So we'll see if we can find some stuff to warm up to. Let's see. I haven't played this all week. I'll play this intro, the intro canon. We haven't played this all week, so that's something to do. Let's go. That's a fun one to play. Chill. What we need. That's what we needed. A nice warming up there. All right, let's see what's going on, yo. It's great to see everybody hanging out. Saturday night. I've been off since Thursday. And I'm already like, come on, man. I got to go back to work on Monday. But at least this Christmas week should be pretty chill. Hopefully it's chill for everyone else out there that got to go to work. Let's see. Ju G in the house, what's going on? Good to see you. I'm doing good. How about you today? Great to see. OMZ, sorry, he says you can play some arpeggios. I don't know. I never learned stuff after Facing the Animals. Probably the last Yngwie solo album I ever listened to. Then I did listen to of course the symphony orchestra when he did, but yeah, not too much into post accident Yngwie stuff anymore. There's some. I like Fire and Ice. Fire and Ice is one of my favorite post-accident Yngwie albums. Well, yeah, I never got into that Arpeggios from Hell and all that Diablo stuff he was doing in Ferrari songs, Ferrari song names. Wasn't my cup of tea anymore. I appreciate you, man. I could play older Malmsteen. That's what I did. Juji said they went out to their favorite place for sausage and pepper pizza. Nice. We had pizza last night. That was pretty good. I don't know if y'all know it. Pizza Hut has this thing called a tavern pizza. So it's like a thin and crispy style pizza. I don't know what they do. It's dang good. But you know, we had our burgers and fries today. Our cheeseburgers and fries today. That's what's up. Why don't we just do Jam 5 long? That's always a good one. That's always a good indicator how warmed up I am. Let's do that. Pretty good. Feeling warmed up. I did play a little bit while I was writing the new song of the week. I was practicing a little bit over it, so there's some warmth going on tonight. At least we're feeling better, feeling good. Oh, Darrell's announced. How you doing, Darrell? Good to see you tonight. Hope you're doing well. Reference said yummy sausage on pizza is tasty. He had pepper steak with roasted asparagus. There you go, man. I had a crazy chicken Philly the other day. I think it was on Monday. So we have sometimes we have a monthly lunch for our team and at work, and they got this stuff. I don't know what it was, but they said, "Here, what do you want? Here's the menu." And I was like, "Oh, I'll get this chicken Philly, man. That's pretty dope." It's like so much food too. I was like full all day. I'm crazy. Darrell, thank you so much, buddy. How you doing today? Oh, yeah. I forgot. Darrell's already here. Darrell said that was fire, so thank you, buddy. Darrell said he did his first live stream. That you did. Man, I've been out all day. I would have loved to see that, man. How did it go? Humor Store, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. And Darrell said he had 72 subscribers. What? Let me see. I think I never subscribed to Darrell, yo. All right, well, that's 73, Darrell. I know I followed you on TikTok back in the day. I never followed you on YouTube, so there you go, buddy. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, we'll get you up there. We'll see if we can get you up to 100 or something. That's awesome, though, bud. Val Kimber in house. What's up, dude? Good to see you. Oh, you know what I didn't do the other day? I didn't do this one. Let's try this one. That's a fun one. That's a nice one. Oh, you know what? I will play this. I know. I forgot all about this song. forgot about that song. I haven't played that in probably several weeks. Man, where did that come from? I was looking for another. I was looking for this song actually. Let's play this next one here. I think we'll get it covered up, but I guess that covers the ballads portion of everything. You're not trying to like do a ballad after a Speedy song. Oh, let's see. Humor Story subscribed to the rail too. That's awesome. Thank you, buddy. We appreciate it. Donald said he thought he meant to put Derail. We'll put Derail's channel on the Discord too. I will do that later. But man, that's awesome, man. Yeah, YouTube's there for everybody. You know? If you have something you want to show, let it do. Let it do. Mike in the house. What's up, Mike? Good to see you tonight, buddy. Hackstar said, anytime, sorry, time to go. Wrap Christmas gifts. God bless. Take care, Hackstar. Good to see you, buddy. Have a wonderful holiday if we don't see you sooner. Darrell says, Rick, Alabama lost the championship game. Oh, man, dude, I know. Yeah, it's a tough one there. Ohio State plays next weekend at Cotton Bowl. But look, they'll probably win that. It looks like it's just going to be a rematch of Ohio State and Indiana in the national championship. So, unless something crazy happens, I'm predicting it'll be Ohio State and Indiana once again, playing down in Miami, the Hard Rock Stadium. So, and then I'll be praying for Ohio State to finish it off, man. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's a tough one for Alabama. Thank you, Juji. I appreciate that. Thank you, Donald. Yeah, there's several of those ballads. They have a variation on the theme. I think I think they're all, a lot of them in the same key. But I try and make them sound a little different. But I haven't played that one in a while. That's a nice one. We'll see what this is. This should be the one I'm thinking of. The real one I'm thinking of. thinking of. I haven't played that one in a while either. It's good to play stuff that I haven't played in a while because there's a lot of songs here. I think I calculated on the other day. I said there's about 40. I think there's 45 songs that I've written in the year. So I've only missed so many weeks. I probably missed maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Because I do have a song tonight. I'll probably have one next week. So yeah, craziness. It's a lot of songs. Some are better than others for sure. Let's see. Judy said she sent me 3 songs. Oh shoot! I know I remember 2 songs. I didn't look at my email today at all. I don't think. And there it is, another song. Okay, I got it. F major. Ooh, interesting. Let me check them out. We'll load them all up, Judy. I'm happy to. I got nothing otherwise. Darrell said he's going for Ohio State. There you go, buddy. Yeah, you got to. Stranger in house, what's up, buddy? He said, yeah, fretwork though. Oh man, yeah, we're feeling good tonight. This is the last Baja punch left in the world. I'm drinking it tonight, man. I reached in the box. I'm like, oh no, only one left. Shoot. Val knows, don't fret. Rick's got this. Absolutely. There you go, Juji. Val said he had a sinus headache all day. Yikes, man. That's no fun. Yeah, man, take it easy for sure, man. Headaches are never a fun thing. I don't get them often, but when I do, aspirin usually, or some nice Advil or ibuprofen usually takes care of it for me, thankfully. Thank you, Darrell. Don says this one's more fast tempo. I like the vibe, yeah, but kind of same, yeah, a little bit. Probably a variation on the chord progression, if anything. Don says F major, yeah. So Juji had it written in the thing. She said F major, so we'll do that. We'll load up all them Juji songs for tonight, or at least one or two, at least 2 of them. I gotta save one maybe for next week. Next week, Christmas. That's what's up, Don. He says, just give me a starting point and I'll play. That's how you do it, bro. You just got to know where to go, and then that's it. Drennan knows that music drives you, it wakes you up, it gets you pumping. And at the end of the day, the correct tune will chill you down. That's right, buddy. Hi, Judy's like, no, goodbye. I know, this is it. They're coming back with the orange flavored one. I forgot. Baja, I think it was called, I forgot what it's called, Citrus Punch. That was pretty good. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, they're only bringing one of these summertime ones back, which sucks. But this one was the best, I think, out of all of them. Val said his dad told him once that he never had a headache in his life except for Val. Darrell said, I like your guitar in the back. Oh yeah, the blue one, yeah. I'll probably be playing that one this week. I'm gonna change the strings on this one probably tomorrow, and then let it rest. We've been pumping out the jams for the last couple of weeks on this guitar, so this one needs a little rest. But I'll change the strings on this, clean it up, and then we'll start using the blue one and the Dark Horse all next week for sure. Dren said he's good and he's chilling, about to eat some Taco Bell and hit the bed. He had to drop in and say, I appreciate it, brother. I heard that Taco Bell's bringing back the quesarito. I'm looking forward to that. I remember that was pretty good. What we got? I think we got it covered. We haven't played this old blues song in a while, so let's play that. I haven't played this one in a minute. Oh, I remember it. blues jam right there. I haven't played that in months, probably. It's been a while. I thought about that song the other day. It's a very cool one. Very, very cool. And I hope y'all enjoyed it as well. Let's see. Yeah, we got some comments, so I'm trying to figure out where the heck I left off at. I remember Drenger in the Taco Bell. All right, that's right. There we go. Absolutely derailed. That rocks, bro. Val said, Rick, what are your thoughts on light versus heavy gauge strings? I don't know. I mean, honestly, I've only used this super slinky 9s my whole life, practically. I mean, like I mentioned before, I kind of played around to use different packs of strings when I was, growing up. Try this type, try these strings, try those strings, so this one, that, try that. And then I landed on the Ernie Ball Super Slinkies. I've never looked back. But I think it depends on the, from what I understand, it depends on what kind of music you're going to be playing. I mean, if it's going to be like more jazzy stuff, you probably want to go light strings. You want to play like super heavy djent stuff, then yeah, you probably want to go with heavier strings, I think it comes down to, the player itself, because, my friend Rich, who used to play on War of Thrones together, he plays guitar now, and he was a bass player before that. And he uses like, I don't even know, I think 12s or something. Like he uses some crazy heavy gauge strings, but his hands are so big and he's so strong from playing that bass so many years that he'd just be snapping. If he played my guitar, he'd probably snap all the strings off. So yeah, I think it comes down to the player too, when it comes down to it all. Mike said Taco Bell sounds great. I don't know, right? Most times you can't go wrong with Taco Bell. Sometimes you can go wrong with Taco Bell. And it's not the food itself, it's just the people that make the food there. Some days are better than others, I'll tell you that. Stardust, she knew the sandwich. That's the sandwich jam right there. We'll probably just call that the sandwich jam. No one will know the reference other than me and Stardust. But we got Cupcake Blues, so we'll call that one the sandwich jam for now on. That's it, the sandwich jam. Junior said the ones in Michigan have the quesarito. He got 2. Nice. Yeah, they just came back out with them, I think. I haven't checked around here yet. We usually get Taco Bell sometime, like on Monday or someday, Most of the time we get Taco Bells the day we're like, I don't feel like making anything. Yeah, me neither. And then we do it. Mike said he had tuna on toast with mozzarella. There you go. I'm not a tuna fan, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. Junior says how to tag folks. I'm not sure, buddy. I don't know. I guess you just put the @ sign in their name. Maybe that's how you do it. I've seen people do it. I've tried it before. It never works for me. Junior says mental and munchies. He's just saying that's true, man. You gotta have them. I've always had them. Let's see. I mean, yeah. If you know the sandwich jam, if you know, you know. Well, we'll never tell. Junior said, did it work? It kind of worked. Sort of. I see add Juji. I don't know, man. You too weird, man. I try not to, when I go into people's chats, I try not to type too much. I try and stay back in here. There you go. Junior said he conquered technology. Suck it, Elon. He wants to get a Tesla, though. I don't know, man. I know a couple people at my job that have them Teslas. They seem to love them. I don't like it, man. I swear to the guy, this dude turned on his Tesla. I didn't even know he turned his car on. I was like, he just drove away. I was like, I told my friend, I was like, did he even turn his car on? What the heck, man? That thing's quiet. It's whisper quiet, I gotta say. Those Teslas are whisper quiet. Judy said she wants a shirt. She wants a shirt that says that. There you go. Amarak in the house dropped 5 memberships. Holy moly, dude! Thank you so much. I see some familiar names on there too. Shoot! Thank you so much, Amarak07. Raven Fire, he was new this week. That's awesome. Stinger was also new this week. That's great to see. Liam Silly Billy, I don't remember. June Bug got one. Charlie Cox got one. Holy moly, man. Thank you so much, dude. Truly appreciate that. It's very, very cool. Very cool. Drench says it's crazy how everyone is getting into the late 80s and early. Yeah, man. It's coming back. It's coming back. Or it's been back, I think. I don't know. I mean, we were talking about that Wings of Steel band yesterday. They're like totally 80s style, like mid to late 80s style metal. But like I said, I think somebody got some money with that band. Someone got some money there. I'm willing to bet. I'm willing to bet money they got money. Val said Rick should start a cologne called Renstrom for men with the scent of guitar strings and Mountain Dew. There you go. I'm not sure what that would smell like. Thank you, Drenger. Don was feeling it. He said playable for sure. Yeah, it's wide open. D minor. Just straight up D minor blues. Dre said, dude, I think I might make a Bloody Mary before he goes to church. My sister's made me go. Seems like a good breakfast. They usually have those, yeah. Prince and, Val says Prince and SRV use variously. I believe I've heard, I don't know about Prince. I didn't know anything about that, but I believe, yeah, SRV, Stevie Ray used a very heavy strings. He played the heck out of the guitar. Lisa in the house. How you doing, Lisa? Good to see you. Lisa's listening, but checking in on them dogs. There you go. Carlos in the house. He says, man, watching Rick on Saturday helps me get sober. Instead of a Coors Light, I'll get a Diet Dew. And here's some jams. There you go, buddy. You gotta love it, man. Yeah, I can't tell you the last time I had a beer or any drink. And maybe we bought some Mike's Hard Lemonade or something. There seems to be a Mike's Hard Lemonade in the fridge. I saw like, I don't know how old it is. But I think it's like depending on the day. Like maybe, I don't know, maybe like July 4th or something. We'll get something. Who knows? Oh man, I drank way too much back in my day. That's for sure. Donald said when he was younger, his friend was a manager at Taco Bell. Used to get them free food all the time. Dang, dude, that's what's up. I don't think I knew anyone that worked at a fast food place. When I was in the Central Florida, when we were in Orlando area, we had a Wicked Ways band. The drummer and the singer both worked at this restaurant. They could hook it up. That's for sure. But yeah, I never had anyone that worked at fast food. Val looking for someone with a Nissan Frontier 3.7 V6. Not me, brother. Bob in the house, what's up? He says, Rick, a killer guitar I'm going to check out from 91 is Mark Bonilla, EE Ticket. Huh, I never heard that name before ever. I'll check it out though, man. Yeah, there was I think it was weird, man. Like, I think, I don't remember, man, what happened. Because Shrapnel Records used to, like, just churn out the greatest shred albums ever, right? And then at some point, everyone started going, like, bluesy and, I don't know, what do you call it? And that's when shred started to die out so fast, man. I think I stopped listening to stuff in 91. I don't even listen to much in 91. Was it on what was it on a record label, Bob, or something? I'm curious. Jaron said he got a real tree soul route on a Harley. But he gonna eat it. I mean, I do need a Tesla. Go full on Mad Max with the gas. There you go. Yeah, true that, dude. Those things do get some crazy mileage on them battery charges. Val says it would smell like success, right? I'm not sure. Well, I gotta find someone, Chanel or someone gotta hook it up, man. Dolce & Gabbana or something will help me out. Y'all talking about some bikes, man. My uncle was like a huge biker fan, man. He's had a Harley. I think my uncle's had a Harley since I was like 6 years old. He always gets something new or trades one in, gets another one. He was always riding that Harley, man. I think those Harleys are wild and loud, man. I was kind of tripped out, man. I had my car, my yearly maintenance on my car this week, and they gave me a ride home, from the dealership. And he took this back way, and there's like a crazy Harley Davidson dealership behind this Hyundai dealership. And I was like, man, this place is crazy. Yeah, like all kinds of places you could ride your bike, you could go chill out on some. They had some like party spots, and they probably had bands there. I was like, this place is nuts, dude. I was like, I never knew this existed. There you go, Juji. Dolce and Renstrom. There you go. You never know. Or it could be like Axe body spray for men. Rick Renstrom. Smell like Mountain Dew, Mountain Dew and guitar strings. You never know. They probably pull it off real quick. Okay, Bob said, take it's not a shroud, it's a kill. Oh, Reprise. I remember Reprise Records, yeah. Yeah, they had stuff like, I think David Chastain was on Reprise back in the day for a little bit. I do remember that album, or that record label. Yeah, I never heard of Mark Bonilla. There's a whole bunch. There was like a Darren Householder and Michael Lee Firkins. All these dudes started popping up. I think the only one that carried like the super shred was George Bellas. If you don't know who George Bellas is, man, that dude was nuts, man. That dude was crazy, crazy sick on the guitar. Yeah, shred started to die out real fast, man. In the early 90s, and then it started coming back in like the late 90s, because there was like me and a bunch of other dudes, like Bumblefoot was on there, Rusty Cooley. We were all on this thing called mp3.com. And we're all popping our music up there like crazy. And that was starting to gain a lot of traction. A lot of us made a bunch of money because they were used to pay like 25 cents per play or whatever. And we were like always charting on like the instrumental music charts. It was pretty wild. We're gaining a lot of traction back then. Val says he knows the band Bell Hoss. I've never heard that. I've heard of there's something that sounds familiar to that. I can't remember. House or something. I don't remember. But yeah, George Bellas. That dude was Bellas. He was like the new level of shred back then. It was crazy. What we got here? All right, well, I guess we'll just play the song of the week and see what happens. I thought I had a title for it, then I changed my mind. I don't know what this song's gonna be called. I don't even know I forgot how to play it already. I don't think that's right. I don't know, man. I played this like twice. I'll have to see how it goes. You know what? I used my thing and I changed the key to it. We're gonna figure this out real quick. Got it. All right. Never mind. Here we go. you have it. The song of the week, 12/20/25 is what it's called currently. But there you have it. Something wild, something crazy. I've been into been into the Egyptian jam lately. I've been trying to build pyramids in my mind. And that's one of them there. There you go, Val. That's it, Donald. The Bauhaus. That's what I was trying to think of, man. Bauhaus. That's funny. Jen's like, here we go. That's right. That's right. Drenger, thank you, buddy. Val said I could have said House Cartwright. Yeah, that's true. I was thinking something, but yeah, I remember Donald got it right. That's it. That's the band. I don't remember not one song from them dudes, but I just remember that name. I think I knew a lot of kids that were into like punk music or whatever, and they were talking about. They always talking about that Bauhaus band. There you go, Drenger. Val's feeling the Camel Jam. Thank you, Drenger. Carlos's Man Killer song. Thank you, Carlos. Appreciate that. Thank you, Juji. Juji said that bass drum kick is giving me life. That's a good. I was enjoying. I actually really enjoyed writing the drums to this one. It was really fun. Like the riffs I was writing, and I was like, man, let me try and come up real something funky with the drum beats, and then adding the bass guitar on top of it really tightened it up. It sounded really cool. But thank you. All right, Drenger, buddy, have a great one, man. Take care. Have a great rest of your weekend, too, if we don't see you the rest of this week. But we'll be on all week next week, so hopefully we'll see you then. Oh, yeah. Reference talking about that Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua fight, man. I didn't watch the fight, but I fast forwarded because I heard, starts like, he got knocked out in the 6th round, so I fast forwarded to like the 6th round. Man, that Anthony Joshua tore him up, dude. If you're into boxing, if you don't like Jake Paul, he got smacked hard. That dude is big. That Anthony Joshua dude, that's a big dude right there, man. I didn't know how big he was until I saw like the weigh-ins. I was like, whoa, that's pretty big. Reference frame, thanks, buddy. Appreciate that, man. That's a cool little song for sure. Something fun, something different. Mostly, but like I said, I've been in my Egyptian jam. I don't know. I wrote the riff like on, I don't know, maybe Tuesday. I recorded it real quick so I wouldn't forget it, and I had like basically the 2 parts done. And then what I did when I'm in my Neural DSP plugin, I can change the tone of it or whatever, the tune of it. So I down-tuned it like to C, so it sounded pretty heavy. Oh, man. Rosanna, how you doing? Buenas noches. Good to see you. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Juji. Ms. Rebel Rose Petal, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Pellet Funner in the house. What's up, buddy? He says, happy Saturday. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good tonight. Val said 40-year-old Foreman would have destroyed him. Well, yeah, I mean, if that Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight was like, legit, Tyson probably would have cranked him down in the 1st round easily. But Tyson walked away like $10 million plus or something. I don't know, $20 million for that fight, just to take a fall. You're gonna take it, man. Ms. Rebel says happy holidays. Thank you so much. Happy holidays to you and yours too. I appreciate that. It's getting close. 5 more days to go, everybody. Hope you got all your Christmas presents wrapped and your cards sent. Val said he worked with a guy whose uncle fought Foreman in the early days. Said Foreman hit him in the ribs. Told the guy that he broke 3 of them. Dang. That's great. He went to the hospital after that. I bet, man. Obrigado, Rosana. There you go. She says, Rick. All the Brazilians say show. I love that. Val said he hung out with Butterbean one minute. That's interesting. That's a big dude too, man. Mike said, that's what I said, Rick. Mike Tyson should have been taken him out. Yeah. I think if the fight was legit, like it wasn't staged. But, I think even Mike said, he said, I need that money. He said he needed that money, man, and I don't remember what it was, like 20 million bucks or something. So, I mean, if you needed $20 million and you would just like, you know, stage a fight, I would do it too, man. I would do it too. Let me think, man. What do I want to do? Oh, you know, I'm gonna do Until the Bitter End one time. I'm gonna see if I can do a playthrough of this one. We'll do this and then we'll switch to the acoustic. I'm gonna do Until the Bitter End one time. Trying to get a good playthrough of it. I feel pretty warmed up. Let me make sure this is not seen in the camera. Every video I have is like has my vape in the camera. All right, you can't. Nope, go this way. Okay, there we go. All right, you got a good shot of the Mountain Dew, good shot of the Jackson. Let's see if we can pull this off. I think I only had one. It wasn't even a mistake. It's just like, look, a string kind of opened up a little bit somewhere, but that wasn't too bad. All right, I'm okay with that. I might use that for a playthrough video. But thank you for letting me play that. Appreciate it. Oh, let's see what we got. Val said Tyson needed more tigers, probably, and more pigeons. He likes pigeons too. Laurel in the house. How you doing, Laurel? Good to see ya. Judy said her dad went to get a haircut in town, and someone let the place know a car was broken into. He picked the wrong car. Oh no. Judy said the guy on it was a boxer. He beat the guy to a pulp. Yikes. Ouch. That's never fun. You never mess with a boxer or a black belt or something. Val's feeling that one there. Val knows a Rottweiler. Yeah, you don't mess with that. Or any big dog. You never know, man. Oh, see, Judy says, Rick, I was wondering when we would get a dose of your harpsichord. There you go. Yeah, well, gotta play some. There's always got to be some sort of harpsichord somewhere. I didn't get a chance to. Yeah, the new song of the week. I didn't have a chance to give it the full treatment. It was like, it's pretty much a Rick orchestra light, like real quick. But maybe if I get more time, I'll add more to it. Pull Day Clown, hey man, what's up? Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. How you doing, Laurel? Hope you're doing well tonight. Laurel knows that harpsichord. Gotta have it. That'd probably be funny though if you had a harpsichord and it was just nothing but gaseous noises. That could be something. All right, let's switch over to the acoustic. We'll probably play a couple of tunes. Like I said, I'm probably cut off early tonight. I did the last 2 nights in a row were 2 3-hour streams in a row. A lot of streaming going on. As Jerry Lee Lewis said, a whole lot of streaming going on. Pretty much. But we'll play some. Juji got a whole bunch of tracks here, so we're going to crank a few of them out. I'll add them all, though. All right, let's put this down. I had no idea. I actually have more length to this chord than I expected. It's getting too crowded in here. I have like so many guitars in here now. I think I have way too many guitars. I'm going to, we have a project coming soon. We're going to clean out this closet in here, or reorganize this closet again. I think last year I reorganized it, and it's become unreorganized. There's actually a couple of guitars like tucked in the back there too. I gotta see what's going on with those things. I have not touched them in a while. All right, I gotta download these songs from Juji right quick. Let's see. We'll get them all here. So we got this one. We got the Mists of Aberdeen. All right, that's downloaded. We got Winter Twilight. Got that. And then we also have... Wait, what? Is that a fourth one? Wait, what's going on? Juji cranking them down. Oh my God, there's 4 songs here. I'll get that one. That's called Lament for the Unspoken. Sounds something like I would... That sounds like a title I would write, sort of. Wait, how many tunes we got here? Sacred Echoes. We got Sacred Echoes. Man, it's like Juji was going crazy. Let's see. And we got, so there's 5 songs Juji got all together here. And this is the last one, Sacred Echoes. All right. Oh, man, shoot. All right, I got to add 5 tracks. We're going to add all these to the list here. I have a Juji section down here. Let's see. All right, so we're going to add 5 stereo tracks for this one. 5 tracks. All right, let's slot these in here. So we'll start with this one. Oh, I think I downloaded. I think I downloaded Sacred Echoes twice. That was my fault. All right, there's Let's get rid of that. Oh, can't do it. Okay, whatever. Okay, so there's 4 altogether. Okay, got it. All right, there's 1. All right, Sacred Echoes. We got Lament for the Unspoken. That's 2. We got Winter Twilight. That's 3. And 4. Okay, I think I was tripping. That's why I downloaded Sacred Echoes twice. That's why I thought there was 5. Okay, got it. No problem. All right, no time stretch there. No time stretch here. I gotta go, and I basically have to set it so it doesn't time stretch it, so it plays exactly how she recorded it. Okay, we got it all, and we can delete this track here. All right, well, let's see. All right, 4. So Sacred Echoes is the one she was talking about. That's an F major. Let's take a quick peek at it here. All right, let's see what we got. Let's take a quick gander at it. We'll check it out. We'll play it and see what happens. Let's see. All right, before I check the chat before we go here. Let's see. Dragon's World, what's up, dude? Good to see you, buddy. Pool de Clown, thank you, buddy, so much. I appreciate that. John said someone did a cacophony for us and made a song out of it. I bet, man. There's some stuff out there. I've seen like the people on YouTube making like they're like doing like this movie, but it's only with fart sounds or something. I'm like, what? Val said, did Taco Bell use that one? Probably. Yeah, Judy's like, doesn't really have guitars. I know they're in there somewhere. It got crazy over the year. That closet turns into like throw everything in there, you know. It's like. And we went through and like we threw everything out that was not needed and boxes tossed away and all this stuff. And it was real nice in there. And then I started throwing bags of mail in there. And then Stardust gets a lot of Funko boxes and all right, throw the Funko box in there. It's like, oh, so much. Mike knows very true. He had a big dog when he was 2. Dalmatian bit his face. I almost got my eye, but grabbed my cheek. Ouch. That's painful, man. I don't think I was ever bit by a dog, thank God. We never stop you, Juji. You keep going. Okay, so Judy said he kind of skipped a weekend, yeah. Some extra jam. But yeah, keep them cranking. Obrigado. Muito obrigado, Rosanna. Thank you. Reference, it sound magical already. I know, that was getting wild. That sounded like I was going to be in like a magical forest about to crank it up. Laurel asked Rick, are there any times in particular where YouTube streams pop off? It just depends, really. I mean, yeah, sometimes the times are, certain times are better. But you also have to think, YouTube's worldwide. So if you're playing at like 4 o'clock, people in Europe are at night. So they're kind of hanging out. So it's good to have, that. When I do my weeklies in the afternoon, I'm able to stream to all the people in the UK and in Europe because they're early at night, like 9 o'clock at night for them. And then if I'm doing it right now, there's more people like Japan are watching because it's afternoon time in Japan. So you kind of have to think, what the best time is. Where you want to play your stuff. And obviously people in the United States and it's whatever's in your time zone as well. So if you live in Eastern time zone like us, then anywhere between 7 o'clock and 11 o'clock is pretty good. Like say Brody, for instance, he lives in Colorado, so he's 2 hours behind. So it's like 8 o'clock in Colorado. So a lot of people in that area will jump in, and then he's got people, wherever. So yeah, it really just depends. For me, I mean, I have to. I play at 10 o'clock because I have to work until 9 p.m. every night. So 10 o'clock is the soonest I can start streaming, and that has to work for me. And then when I'm on call, the only time I can stream is between 5 and 6:30. So that's the window of time I have to stream on that day. So it's really whatever good times for you also. But yeah, you can stream early. You just do it at noon. I mean, there is always somebody streaming. There's always something going on, for sure. All right, let's see if we can pull this off. F major. Well, since this is F, so I'm going to be at this. All right, let's. Where's my guitar? Okay, here we go. Let's give this a shot. This is the first one called Sacred Echoes by Ju-G backing track. I was like, I think it ended, but I think it's going. It ended. Okay. I didn't know it was gonna end. I was like, I think it ended, but then I don't know if it ended or not. Oh, yeah, that was cool. That was really nice. I like that. That's very fun. That's a good one, Juji. Very, very nice. Very nice. Oh, let's see. Donald said usually, yeah, Donald's around my, well, yeah, because Donald's in Cali, so, and when I see Donald, it's about 6 or 7 o'clock in my time, so yeah, he's like 3 o'clock-ish or so. Which is good, because he's usually chill for me around that time, so I can kind of doom scroll a little bit, and then I see Donald, like, all right, let's go with Donald. Let's crank out Donald. Let's see what he got. Donald's supposed to play me a song. Oh yeah, Donald's gonna play me a song next time I'm there. Well, Donald said he switched over to the clean mode on Amplitude 5. Yeah, you can get some real nice clean tones off that. I don't use Amplitude for this guitar. I just use a channel, one of the channels here, and add a EQ and some delay and reverb and stuff. But there's some nice channels. Trying to get Brody. Brody's going to probably buy this MIDI pedal because you can actually control amplitude with a MIDI pedal. So you can switch channels. You can use a wah pedal. You can do a volume pedal. You can click. You can set the pedals to click. So if you want to add chorus or delay, or you can do it on the fly. So I think it's like $144. Made by a Behringer, I think, but it looks pretty cool. And because Brody he loves the amplitude, but yeah, he wants to be able to switch presets and use a wah pedal and all that stuff. So hopefully, you're gonna try and get him into that once he gets his next his next YouTube money or whatever. I feel it. Well, let's Juji says, stunningly beautiful. Thank you. That was a wonderful track to play over. People don't know. I can play over major keys too, I write almost everything I write is in minor key. And then sometimes I'll add a little major key section here and there, system songs. But 9 times out of 10 I probably 98% of the time I'm playing in a minor key. So it's fun to play in a major key as well. You can really do some wild stuff there. Mike had the candles going for that one for sure. Thank you, Lisa. Let's reference that was soul stirring. Juji collabs are the best. They're fun to do, yes. And I never heard that song before, other than me hearing a couple seconds of it just to get the key vibe. Never heard it, but once I start going, I can hear the tempo. I can get the tempo in my head. I can start thinking of where I can go and try and predict where the song's gonna go. So it's fun for me to do that. Val, thank you, buddy. That's right, Laurel. We love Juji. Thank you so much. Reference feeling that. Laurel says she loves guitar and bass. That's right. That's right. She says bass more so than guitar. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Donald's feeling that Day Tripper jam. Heck yeah, man. That's the one. That's what you're gonna play me. I want to hear that. I want to hear that Day Tripper cover. Yeah, that's gonna be cool, man. Like obviously I've heard the original song millions of times in my life, but then Stardust was like, oh, she played all these typo negative cover songs. I was like, yo, these are cool, man. They even do one of Highway Star. Was it Highway Star? Stardust would know. I think I remember as Highway Star. They did a real cool cover of that. They did a bunch of other ones. There was something else that was really cool. I think it was a Black Sabbath song as well. They did a Black Sabbath cover of something. They love doing their covers, that's for sure. That's kind of why we like Dennis Pauna here on YouTube, because he says, what if Typo Negative played this song or wrote this song? He's always coming with some wild stuff. Looks like Brain Buff in the house. Thank you so much, buddy. Looks like some Russian there. Spasiba to you. Laurel says, typo negative, start screaming. There you go. Is there any typo negative acoustic? I have to ask Stardust if there's any typo negative acoustic. I don't know any off the top of my head. All right. Juji, which other one do you think is good to go? We'll do one more. We got Lament for the Unspoken and Winter Twilight and Miss Aberdeen. Juji's choice. You tell me, Juji. Which one? We're going to do one more. So which one was the best one to do? All right, until she answers, I'll do some improvisation. Something I've been messing with. Juji says spin the wheel. I don't have a wheel. I don't have a wheel to spin. She says try Lament. All right, we'll try Lament. Let me just listen to it for 10 seconds here. Some D minor action. I like D minor. Let's try that. All right, here we go. This is called Lament for the Unspoken. All right, let's do this. always forget to mute my mic. There you have it. There you have another good one. Very cool. I like it. I like it. All right, Juji fired it up this week. Thank you so much, Juji. Some great tracks. That was some fun. We love to do it. We love to do it. Bob, thank you so much, buddy. Let's see. Oh, I didn't see the or Winter Twilight one. We'll save those for next week. So we got two more. If you want to make any more, to go for it. But we got two more for next week. So we'll let those chill. There you go, Bob. He was Bond, Rick Bond. Reference said 007 on That's My Jam. There you go, buddy. Val said his dad looked like Sean Connery. That's what's up, dude. Uh-oh. Donald having some internet troubles again. Shoot, man. What's been going on over there, man? I heard you say something about a Ethernet cable or something. Thank you, Juji. Reference train said Juji songs are always so beautiful and perfectly enhanced by Rick's improv. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Thank you, Lisa. There, Juji's like magnifique. There you go. That was fun to play. These are always fun to play for me. You know, usually because when I write my own songs, you know, I got I kind of already have stuff in mind, you know. But I like to be surprised and like, let me see what I can come up with. Just never hearing it before in my life. And that's always fun. Val knows Bond, Gold Bond, for that dry, itchy skin. Laurel says she was watching interviews, all kinds of Pete Steele interviews. She could listen to him for hours. Yeah. He always had something to say, too. There's no doubt. Thank you, Donald. I appreciate that. Unfortunately, like I don't watch the track. I mean, you can see, like, I'll show you what I don't even look. I watch myself on the camera. But, yeah, usually I could probably see. I can see the track. I have the track here, and it shows the waveform and stuff. But I don't watch this, so I'm just kind of like, well, hopefully I find the ending somewhere. So we try. Oh, turn that off. There we go. All right. Oh, let's see. Mel Mark says Wings of Steel has a killer new band. Yeah. We were talking about them yesterday, bro. We're talking about how much money they got because someone in that band got money. I'm convinced. And I'm going to tell you why. I'll tell you real quick why. So if you look at Wings of Steel, they've put out nothing but these high quality professional videos. And trust me, I'm not mad at them. I ain't trying to slight them at all. They're a really good band. There's no doubt. They're really bringing back the 80s sound or whatever. But on their YouTube channel, they got all these crazy, super high quality produced videos and stuff. And then I go and look. I was like, yeah, let me check these dudes out a little bit. They literally have they got probably a couple 100,000 views on all these videos and stuff. But then you go to their channel, they only got like 17,000 subscribers. And then you go to their Instagram, they only got maybe 28,000 subscribers on Instagram. And then you go to check their TikTok, they only got about 9,000 subscribers. I'm thinking, man, I got like over 100 out of all those platforms. I got over 100, almost 140,000 followers and subscribers around the world. And they're about to go on tour with Sabaton. So this proves my point. People go, hey, bro, how come you're not playing live, man? I'll see you on tour. I'm like, yeah, well, that costs money. It costs a lot of money. So someone in that band got money because to buy onto that Sabaton tour would have cost anywhere between 30 and 50 grand. Straight up. So, and they're a good band. And they're doing it right, man. You got that kind of money, it's kind of pay to win nowadays, the way I look at it. Because they're not on a label. They don't have a label supporting them with that kind of money. And labels won't sign you unless you have like hundreds of thousands of people ready to go. And what I count, like maybe 25, 30,000 people following them, all in total. So it's like, shoot, so I need to find that kind of money, you know what I mean? That's the kind of money I need to find. Don says Wings of Steel is probably getting funding from subsidies. What kind? They're from they live in California, bro. They live in California. They're all American dudes or whatever. But yeah, they probably someone in the band probably like a crypto trader or something like that, you know, which is awesome. I wish I could. I tried, man. I tried, but man, crypto's a volatile spot. If you can get in and know what to do and shift stuff around, you could probably make a ton of money real fast. But I ain't got that kind. You also got to put money in to get big money back. That's the crazy. But yeah, but someone got money there, so I was like, that's why I always say, you know, when people are like, hey, how come you're not? When's the album come out, or when you're going on tour? Whenever I find that kind of money, man, that's for sure. Like I said before, I think I'm gonna do like a GoFundMe, and just tell everyone just donate $1, $1 from every single one of my followers, $1. That could cover it all. That would cover it all. Reference that. I wish I had enough money to sponsor you, Rick. I'd love to see you live. I appreciate it, but and it's the thought that counts. We'll find it somewhere. Juji got a link. She got a message here to anyone in the chat. If you like the songs that I improv'd over, you can find them on her webpage there, on her YouTube page. Make sure you check that out. Laurel says, definitely easy for a young person to hop on YouTube algorithm and try to promote music. Can't be a tryhard enough about that. Hey, man, yeah, for sure. Look up Owen Osterle. Owen and then Oesterle. Osterle. He's like 14 years old. He got like 85,000 subscribers right now. I've been watching him a little bit. I think the first time I saw him, he's like at 30,000. Now he's at 80,000. And he's not doing anything crazy. He even says it himself. He's like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just playing riffs. He said, my sound's not good. My videos quality's not good. But, you know, he's consistent. He stays consistent. Oesterle. Yeah, kind of spelled like that. But yeah, he pops up pretty quick once you type in OEST or whatever. Owen, OEST, whatever. But he's like seeming like a good kid, man. You know, he's and that's what it is. That's his goal. Get 100,000 subscribers. Get the YouTube plaque on. God bless him. Do it. But anyone can do it. You know, you just got to get on there. You got to get on there. You got to stay consistent. You got to work hard at it. It won't come to you. You got to bring it to you. C. Pool said, "Why didn't Wayne and Kyochi from Static X get more respect?" I don't know, bro. They were some heavy players, bro. They were some. Their Static X was a heavy, good band, and they wrote some good songs too. But that's how the world works these days, man. Weird stuff. There you go, Laurel. That's it. Yeah, that's how the world works today, man. It's like people that have talent don't get maybe not get the recognition they deserve or whatever. Or people with no talent get money thrown at the screen at them. It's a strange world we live in. But you know, as I always said, just have fun, do something, make sure it's fun. And see where it takes you, because you never know where it's going to take you. You never know. You never know. Laurel said, definitely good. Have to hop on YouTube and Instagram and be consistent. Yeah, you got to be consistent. YouTube, I guarantee you, YouTube rewards consistency. So if you're posting videos every day, you're going live on a scheduled every day, you know, all the time, whatever, it's going to reward you for that. But if you just put a video out here, in a month or two you put on a video, it's just going to start the algorithm is going to start forgetting you. That's the thing. Laurel says she got a big experience with YouTube and Insta. She knows how to navigate. That's good. That's good. I would say, Laurel, make sure if you're going to post videos, just look at how I code all my videos anywhere. That's the way to roll. Look how I code a short video. You know, it has a title, it has 3 hashtags, it has a description. And then it has all the information how to, you know, find me elsewhere. On TikTok, it's virtually the same, except you get 5 hashtags. So it's like the title, a description, 5 hashtags. Instagram's a little different. They're doing more description as well. So the more information you have in the description of what your video is about, it'll look for those keywords automatically anymore. It's crazy. Laurel says you probably have to mute your talent. Yeah, that's true, but you know, I told Daniel Marquez is another guitar player I found that's really good. He asked me, so what, you know, because he gets all his requests like I do. Hey, play Pantera, play Metallica, play Guns N' Roses, play this. And he's like, what should I do? And I said, just stay true to yourself, man. Stay true to yourself. Don't worry about those, because those people aren't going to be the ones that support you in the end. They just want to get their quick fix of whatever Metallica riff or something. Stay true to yourself. So that's what I always do. So if I'm too good, then I'm too good. I don't know. I'm not gonna downplay my what I do, for sure. Mel Marks, I just got done watching an Asterism concert. Interesting. I did watch that Judas Priest Metal Pilgrim video, Mark. That was cool. Yeah, that guy knows his stuff, man. I've seen some Iron Maiden videos and stuff he did, and made some other kind of documentary style videos he did. He's very knowledgeable, and I like the way he produces his videos. It's very nice. Laurel said tags, yeah, description, all that stuff. Don says Static X can shred. He never heard their guitar leads. They are underrated. Yeah, they were, man. Chicky Mac, what's going on, bro? Good to see you out there. Laurel says she's been observing a lot of successful influence, a lot of tags, bubble energy. Yeah, you got to have all the. It's a huge package. It's a huge package of stuff you got to work on. Just playing the guitar is not enough. You got to have something on top of that, or bass or whatever. But playing an instrument, there's got to be a lot to it. That's why it always cracks me up. These people are like, I quit. I've got no excuse. Yeah, well, you know, that's the hard part about it. You know, playing guitar is just the easy part. You know, once you get that part down, that's the easy part. And look at Brody. Brody's 16 years old. He's going to put on the show. He's got a sick background, awesome sound now, and he's putting on a show every time he goes live. And he talks to the audience. He's reading the comments. He's supporting and comforting those people that support him. So you gotta really dig in. It's crazy. Laurel said the authenticity will get you consistent. It's true, yeah, it's true. And that's all I've done. I've never bowed down too hard to these requests that I get. Laurel says, I mean, I've observed I Show Speed. Yeah, that guy. I don't know how that guy gets so many people, but you know, it's whatever he does works. That's another thing. Whatever you do, you find what works for you. Once you find what works for you, stick with that. You stick with that. That's the thing. And it's going to take a lot to figure out what is the best, what works best for you. You know, that's the hard part. It took me a while. I mean, I figured the YouTube Shorts I figured that out. That was the best for me for a while. And now it's just consistent, put it out there. And then the YouTube Lives, the vertical lives was even better, you know, and I stayed consistent with that. And I usually get, 15 to 20,000 views a night doing that, and maybe like 100 some subscribers each time. So you gotta work at it. There's no doubt. Don said Rick is right. People want instant value. It's true. It's true. And that's cool, you know, but I'm not going to bow down to that, you know, just because one kid wants to hear Metallica riff or something, you know, that's not a person that's going to continue to support you. They just want to get their fix, and then they might subscribe to you, and then they'll probably unsubscribe to you at some point. JB, what's up, dude? He said drop down and say hello. He said Rick is genuine for sure. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I do, man. Laurel said, I hate to admit YouTube was my very first bully. I think I'll definitely be okay in regards. Yeah, for sure. It takes a lot, but when you get the hang of it, and it's all good. It's all good. I don't know. Brody has a production now, yeah. I mean, I've helped him as much as I can to get the sound and everything he needs, and now he's just working on his playing. He wants to get better. Laurel said, instant YouTube would be good for me. Meta is pretty nice. Yeah. Instagram's wild. I post on Instagram once a week, literally. And I've got like 20, I'm about to catch 30,000 followers. And I probably have, in the last month, I've had 2 videos go viral over 1 million views. I'm like, what? How? But like I said, I'm not very consistent on there. At all. I do once a week on Instagram and TikTok. Now, the good thing about Instagram is that you can set it up so it'll post it to your Facebook page too. So you kind of get, and it'll post it to thread. So you go to Instagram and post a video. You can have it set up so three times your videos get posted. And I got followers on threads I don't even know about. Because I was like, I just set it and forget it, you know? It's crazy. Juji wants to hear some Queensryche. I'm trying to think of a Queensryche I could play. On an acoustic, that is. I have to think. Oh, maybe I know something. She said, oh, yeah, no, that's what I meant by muting. I just meant tuning your neutral intensity down. Yeah, that I can do, yeah. You know, once I get to Mountain Dew, maybe I'll switch to drinking milk or something. I don't have a, so I'll be lifeless. Like, oh, God. No. Like I said, you stay true to yourself. Do whatever you want to do. And don't let no one tell you what to do. Don't tell anyone to say, oh, if someone says, oh, you should do this. No, I shouldn't do anything. I'll do what I do. That's it. That's it. Donald said, you can't remember things. There's a lot. No, I got one better than that. Man. Let me think. If I remember it. Let me see. It's a long time since I played it. I don't know if it's the right key. We used to play that live in this one band back in the day. That's a fun song right there. There you go. Take Hold the Flame. It was probably terrible, though. I don't remember. But yeah, St. Louis City is a great one, too, for sure. JB knows Mountain Dew. That's right, brother. You got to have it, man. You got to have it. Reference knows you do the do, Rick. Mel Martin, Take Hold the Flame. That's what up. There you go, Val. Reference like Singing Rick. There you go, man. I try. Harvey in the house, he said, I see I tune in for the acoustic session. Yeah, we just chilling at this point. I'm getting ready to shut down the studio here. There you go. Juji's like, this is incredible. Thank you, Juji. I wish it's like in my mind I can sing like Jeff Tate. But then when I start singing, it doesn't sound like Jeff Tate. But that's a great song right there. That's a great song. There you go, Mark. Yeah, Sweet Sister Mary. That's a good one. Joel said she liked it. Thank you. Yeah, I love that. We see the light of those who find the world has passed them by. Too late to save a dream that's growing cold. There you go. There's my best. There's my best Jeff Tate. Juju said, "Me too, Rick. Me too." Oh yeah, when I'm in the shower in my car, I sound amazing. That's how we do. That's funny. Val said, "Rick, check out my new Seagal song. I will shall, man. I shall. It should be on my timeline, so we'll go check that out here." Harvey said, "I love the change up from shred to bust out the lighters." You know how we do, bro. Judy said, "In my mind, I can sing Queen of the Right just like Tate." That's right. And I can sing like King Diamond. I can sing like Bruce Dickinson. And when I'm driving to work, oh man, I go crazy. I'm like Ralph Halford too. I got all of them. I'm Dio. You name it. That's funny. There was a time though. There was a time when I was really young. I could sing a whole lot better than I do. Mike says, "Sometimes I think I can sing, but I don't think it's real." Mel Mark said, "Rick was Jeff Tate's long lost brother." There you go, bro. I tried, man. I loved it. When I was a kid, when I could sing, I knew Queensryche. Because that Queen of the Right came out, the EP came out, and I was still singing at the time. And me and one of my friends, we'd always try and hit those notes. It was funny. I could do it back in the day. Harvey said, "That was decent, Rick, but stay with the shade." You part of the Stardust team, Harvey. That's what Stardust says. Oh, man. That's a good one, too, Donald. There. The lady wore black. It's the sign of the sin. Or it's the sign of the something. I can't remember the lyric. Sign of the something cry or whatever. That's a good tune. Val said, "You can sing like Gilbert Godfrey." Now that's what's up. Stardust says, "No, you sing like a South Park character." I know, right? Mel Mark said, "I can sing like anyone with enough auto-tune." I should turn on the auto-tune. You want a real good laugh? Lisa said, "Back until they're ready to come back." There you go. There you go. Jeep Steve, what's up, dude? Good to see you, brother. Harvey says, "Talking vocals, as I know." Like I said, I can sing, but I'm not a singer. That's the truth. That's the truth. I can sing, but I'm not a singer. Laurel says, "Screaming." Ouchie. Oh, yeah. Laurel, you never heard Jeff Tate hit some high notes? Jeff Tate could hit some crazy notes. Insanity. Judy said, "I live alone, so I can sing as good or bad as I want." That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Mel Mark says, "Mindcrime is a killer Queensryche tribute band from my hometown. Houston, spot on vocals. They're nice, too." Yeah. There was a Queensryche tribute band when I was young in Ohio. The singer was close, but like the singer that we had was like more Jeff Tate. He could do Jeff Tate better. I was like, man, I'm surprised he didn't quit and join that band. But yeah, but the dudes that played the music, man, they killed it, man. So good. We played stuff like Queen of the Reich and Take Hold the Flame. We played a bunch of other stuff, man, back in the day. But yeah, that's it. All right, y'all. 10:55. I was gonna cut out 10:30, but it's always good. It's always fun to just hang out around here. On a Saturday, it's chill. There's no crazy requests, no weird troll people. It's just a nice group of people having fun and hanging out. And that's what I like about Saturdays. Juji said she was blasting some Bobby Brown, was rapping with it, and got in a parking lot to dance and sing once in a lifetime. There you go. That's okay, John. Sign of the prisoners' I thought it was prisoners' lie. It's the sign of the prisoners' lives. I always thought it was lies. You gotta not. Luckily, we have all this great new internet that gives us the lyrics of anything. Steve said he picked up some blueberry watermelon vape. That ice stuff. There you go, man. I don't like that ice, man. I hate it, man. It drives me crazy. I got one. I was like, yo, this is too icy, yo. I try and stay away from the ice. But some people like it. That's probably why they make it. People like it. But I had a blueberry watermelon. It was a small one of these Raz ones. It's pretty all right, though. JB Cook, have a great one, man. Good to see you again. Is Brody on tonight? I gotta see. Let me see if Brody's on. We'll do a Brody send over if he's on. I believe he's playing tonight. Let's see. No Brody. No Brody. Yeah, there you go. Get Dave's on. Guitar guy ATX Dave's on. We'll shoot you over to Dave's. You can't go wrong with Dave. I'm probably watch that too. I haven't seen Dave in weeks. Oh shoot, man! Dragon said his dog escaped. His neighbor's not surviving. I don't know. All right, you have a great one, brother. If we don't see you, absolutely, brother. Merry Christmas to you. I will be on all next week, Christmas Eve and Christmas, all the way to New Year's. Pretty much, I'll be on every night. So, if anyone's hanging out, come on, stop by for sure. You said, "Ooh, girl, as long as I keep giving my love to you, you should be giving me your love too." There you go. Every little breath I take, you will be there. Every little breath I take, we'll be together. There you go. There's some Bobby for you. I'll leave you with that. You said, my turtle looks at me while I'm dying and she's worried about the security of her food store. That's true. Steve said he left earlier. So after 6 beers, he couldn't sleep. I feel you, bro. That's why I don't drink no more, man. I've had those nights, man, back in the day where I was like hit the bed and the whole world spins around me. Juji knows that's it, Rick. All right. Well, that's enough for me. I appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out with me on Saturday night. And for sure, I'll be back tomorrow. And yeah, that's right, Lisa. We're going to be celebrating Lisa's birthday on Thursday. So it's Christmas. It'd be a Christmas and a birthday. Mustafa, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, bro. But yeah, but that's it for me. I'm gonna head out. I'll be back tomorrow night. That's Sunday, the 21st at 9 p.m. as usual. And then again, I'll be on pretty much every night until New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. We're trying to raise the funds for something very special. So we're getting closer. Hopefully this week we'll reach the goal that we're looking for. But y'all have a wonderful rest of the day or evening wherever you're at. And I want you to stay safe, be good to each other, take care of each other. That's all we have in this world anymore. But we're going to go shoot you over to Dave, a.k.a. Guitar Guy ATX. If you like some chill blues jams, Dave is the man for that. So we thank you, everybody. And we'll see you soon. Everyone, have a great rest of your night and take care. And we'll see you then.